If you're a developer, you are probably so tired of the AI hype. I get it. But what if I told you there was a clear map to actually navigate this new world, to see the real opportunity hiding in plain sight? Well, today we're giving you that map. It's called the Agent Factory, and I think it's a framework that's going to change how you think about building software. You've seen the headlines, right? AI will write all the code, the end of programming as we know it. It's so easy to get cynical and just dismiss it all. But what if, this time, the signals are pointing to a real fundamental shift? To get it, we first need to be clear on our terms. When we say an AI agent, we mean a system that can reason, plan, and take actions to achieve a goal for you. And trust me, they are at the absolute center of this revolution. So, we're calling 2025 a genuine inflection point. And you might ask, why? What's so special about this year? Well, it's because we're finally moving past predictions and seeing real, verifiable change. AI isn't just a cool demo anymore. Its capabilities are hitting production quality, adoption is going mainstream, and huge companies are literally betting their futures on it. Now, the real story here isn't a single breakthrough. It's what we call the convergent evidence pattern. We're seeing multiple, totally independent signals from completely different parts of the industry, and they are all pointing to the exact same conclusion. When that happens, you really have to pay attention. First up, let's just look at adoption. The latest Stack Overflow survey shows a massive 84% of professional developers are using AI tools. And get this, over half use them daily. This isn't some niche thing for early adopters anymore. This is now standard professional practice, just as integrated into your workflow as something like Git. And this isn't just about individual developers. You see this number? $1.1 billion? That's what Workday paid to acquire Ciena, a company building AI agents for the workplace. This is the hard financial proof. For big enterprises, this is no longer an experiment. It's a strategic imperative for survival. And even the leaders who are building these models see the same thing. So when Dario Amodei, the CEO of Anthropic, says AI will be writing 90% of the code, he's not just taking a wild guess. He's looking at what his own elite developers are doing. They're orchestrating AI agents, not just hammering out code line by line. So this is the convergence we're talking about. You've got top-tier academic results, broad industry research, startups betting their entire companies on this, and massive corporate acquisitions. When all these different signals point in the exact same direction, it's not hype, it's a pattern. Okay, so if this massive shift is really happening, how do you navigate it? You need a new mental map. The answer is what we call the agent maturity model. Now, think of this model less like a rigid engineering flowchart and more like biological evolution. It's a natural process. AI systems mature. They start as one thing and evolve into something else. It's not about choosing between two different tools. It's a progression from one stage to the next. This evolution really boils down to two key stages. It starts in what we call incubation, where you use flexible general-purpose AI agents to explore a problem. Then, once the solution becomes clear, it moves to specialization, where you engineer a purpose-built, custom agent for production. All right, let's walk through these two critical landmarks on our new map, because honestly, understanding the difference between the incubator and the specialist is the absolute key to successfully building with AI today. This slide just illustrates the fundamental shift in your role as a developer so perfectly. The old way was about micromanaging the AI, right? Write this specific function for me. The new way is about directing. You give the AI a high-level goal, like build me a contact form, and your focus shifts from syntax to the actual user experience. So the incubator stage is powered by a general agent. Think of this as a powerful, multi-purpose reasoning system, maybe a next-gen ChatGPT or Claude. It's optimized for exploration. Its job is to help you figure out what the solution should even be. Your role here isn't coder, it's director, steering an intelligent system toward a goal. But once you know what to build, you enter the specialist stage. Here, you create a custom agent. This is a purpose-built, engineered system you might create with frameworks like LangChain or Llama Index. It's all about reliability, speed, and control at scale. Your role shifts from director to builder, engineering a known solution for production. And here it is. This is the single most important insight of this whole model. General agents don't compete with custom agents. General agents build custom agents.
The exploration you do in the incubator phase, well, that provides the genetic material, the crystallized understanding to go create that hardened production-ready specialist.
So how does this all fit together? Well, this evolutionary process from incubator to specialist, it forms a powerful new paradigm, the agent factory.
This is the full life cycle, a continuous loop. You incubate an idea with a general agent. You crystallize what you've learned into a clear specification. Then you use that spec to build a specialist custom agent, which you serve to users at scale. And the feedback from those users, it flows right back to the incubator to start the cycle all over again, making the product better or even spawning new ones. So, how does this actually apply to your projects, right now? Well, you can use this model as a diagnostic tool. By asking a few simple questions, you can figure out exactly where you are on the map and which type of agent you should be using. You'll know you're in the incubation stage when requirements are fuzzy, right? You're exploring, you're iterating, maybe trying to solve a totally new problem or just building a quick internal tool. This is the perfect time for a flexible, general-purpose agent. Trying to build a rigid, specialist system here is a classic mistake that just leads to wasted effort. And you'll know you're ready for specialization when the opposite is true. Your requirements are crystal clear. You know this agent will run thousands of times in production, and things like reliability, cost, and speed are absolutely critical. This is when you invest the engineering effort to build a specialist. This table pretty much sums it all up. Think of it as your cheat sheet. The incubator is for exploration, where you're a director. It's flexible, but it's got a higher cost per request. The specialist is for execution, where you're a builder. It's reliable, efficient, and optimized for scale. 2 different stages, 2 different tool sets, but one single evolutionary path. We're in this really rare 3 to 5 year window where early adopters can gain a massive, decisive advantage. The entire industry is being reshaped in real time. So the question for you is, where do you fit on this new map? Are you going to be a director exploring new frontiers, a builder engineering the future, or are you going to be a spectator just watching it all happen from the sidelines? The opportunity is right now.